I know where we're going.
We're going into burnout mode. Wow, so a bit of smoke there. Welcome to Malaga. One of the many great things Spain has to offer is food, weather, and of course, great roads. I'm here with BMW to road review the BMW M8 Competition. The M8 is BMW's most powerful M car and one of my favourite looking modern day BMWs available to buy. Rewind back 6 months to the Goodwood Festival of Speed. I was very fortunate to have the opportunity to experience just how raw this car is. With 625 bhp from its 4.4 V8 twin turbo, 0 to 60 is delivered in just 3.2 seconds. The car I experienced was running a straight pipe M performance exhaust, which added extra excitement and drama. Now it's my turn to see if the M8 Competition still lives up to that incredible memory cemented in my mind from 6 months ago. However, since then, I've driven an M5 Competition. And I have a serious question. Is the BMW M8 Comp an M5 Comp in disguise? Am I going to be disappointed? Well, let's find out. But let me just quickly touch on something here. When I first took one of these out, or not me particularly, when I went out in an M8 Competition, I experienced it at what I think is its peak. Its peak being a straight piped monster doing the Goodwood Hill Run. Now I'm in one of these here in Spain, in Malaga, whilst it's doing the autonomous drive, basically being a little bit more civil, and we're about to find out whether or not I still think that this car is that high up on that pedestal as it was at Goodwood. First of all, I can confirm it is still quick. 0 to 60 3.2 quick. On my left, Mr. PetrolPed.
Hello, mate. Again?
Hello. Again. Together.
I know.
Again.
We must stop meeting like this.
I know, it's just the thing, right? It's just what we do. We meet on press launches. So 3.2. Yeah, it does it.
Ooh.
It locks the steering.
Hold on.
I'm still stuck. Are you stuck?
Yeah,
no,
I'm free now.
You're free. Wow. Yeah. So 3.2 to 60, that's seriously quick. And of course, that's delivered from the 4.4 litre V8.
Mate,
it's solid, isn't it?
That is unbelievable.
It is some serious acceleration, some serious punch from ultimately what is a serious car. Now, you shocked me a second ago because you told me the price of this.
141 grand.
141k. However, this does have the ultimate pack, right? And the ultimate pack consists of...
It has carbon engine cover, ceramic brakes, sun protection glass, vented seats, heat comfort package, driving assistant professional, laser lights, TV function, Bowser milk and stereo, carbon exterior pack, and driver's package. 20 grand.
It's a lot of money, that, isn't it? That's what's that? That's a second-hand E92 M3 right there in a package.
Yeah, but that for me, that is the lazy man's spec, because you can just go, yes, that's going to turn it into an awesome car.
Yeah, and I think actually exactly.
God, it's a lot of money.
Yeah, I know it is. It's the stuff to spend. Because one of the things that BMW are kind of pushing with the M8, especially the Competition, is they're pushing it to be a very luxury, yet track-focused car. Now, I'm not so sure, I wasn't so sure up until the point when we got in this and we pushed the new M mode button, which debuts in the M8 competition. Did you know that? M mode. There you go, taught you something. You got the M buttons, which we've had for a while, but a specific M mode button debuts in the competition, and you can twiddle around with all this stuff. So what we've done is we've set this into pretty much track mode, and I've turned the gear ferocity, thank you, to maximum for all-out attack. Steering I've left in comfort because I just prefer comfort steering in these cars. Makes it a little bit more maneuverable, and we're about to see what it feels like, because one of the questions I have, and I don't know about you, Pete, is if you're spending 141 grand on a car, in fact, can we appreciate the tarmac?
This road's amazing.
Wow, all right, here, let's set these 20 grand brakes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, solid, it's carbon ceramic.
So you've set it in basically full send it mode, haven't you?
Yeah, basically. yeah. I basically set it to, if I was to own one of these and I was going to do what BMW say you do and take it round for a proper hoon. And actually, for a car that weighs 1,895 kgs, it's a lot of weight. The convertible comes in closer to 2 tons. For what this is on the competition model, you can throw this around. Look at that. A little bit of understeer there, a little bit of understeer, but nothing completely drastic. Mate, these roads are superb, aren't they? Wow.
This would be why they've flown us to Spain then.
Yeah, to experience exactly this. And if you buy one of these in the UK, you too need to take this to Spain to embrace on these wicked roads. But you know, if you're going to buy one of these, so you know you're a luxurious person, you're very sophisticated, would you take one of these to the track?
No, but I'd drive one to Spain.
And then take your M2 competition around the track? Or
yeah.
F80 M3 around a track? Do you know what I mean? I think
the wear and tear on a track in this would be huge.
But then it's one of those things, I guess, if you're bold and brave enough to fork 140k on an M8 Comp, where you can get an M5 Comp for less money nowadays, and the M5 Comp provides more practicality. So we haven't even touched on the inside of this yet. This interior cabin space to start with is gorgeous, we both know that, but rear space, not really. It's a status car, this, I think.
If you had legs, you'd struggle, wouldn't you?
Yeah, or you can chop them off, I guess.
Yeah.
But just, do you know what I mean?
I tell you what, the interior is finished beautifully, though.
It is. Oh, 100%. It
smells amazing in here. It's just leather everywhere.
It is. I completely get Alcantara headliner. You know, the Baron Wilkins sounds. Everything just works beautifully in this car. You touched earlier on about the M Performance gear knob not being crystal anymore. You like that?
Yes.
I like the crystal gear knob.
I bet you're the kind of person that likes the inside of a Bentley.
Maybe.
Too bling.
Look at this great road,
mate. What's going on?
This is bonkers. If you just a quick first gear blast. So I've dropped Mr. PetrolPed off for a minute just because I wanted to experience some of these roads. Yeah, it's lovely around here. Wow. So the thing with this though, the track mode is really good. It will not change gear. I'm doing nearly 6,000 RPM in second there, and it's holding it, which is exactly what you want. Throwing it around a corner, it just takes it effortless. So when you really do want to, just make sure there's no one coming. I mean, the X-Drive system, working overdrive, and doing a flipping good job. So,
as we slow down, we're entering the town. One of the things that I have to say regarding this thing is it is such a Jekyll and Hyde car. Such a Jekyll and Hyde car. What you'll find with it is that depending on your mood, you can drive it as a complete luxury piece of kit that will take you and your missus to the shops, or you can turn it into track mode and just experience an absolute animal. And 625 horsepower is something not to be sniffed at. That is serious BHP. That is going to get you serious places. And right now, as I'm going to cruise through this tiny village with everybody watching what it is that I'm doing right now, because they must think that I'm from somewhere like Top Gear. Mr. PetrolPed's turned into Rory Reid. Hello, mate.
Has he got a catchphrase? Should I be saying something to pretend to be him?
No, we'll pass that. So interestingly enough, one of the things that yesterday when I was driving this, and I've had a little bit of time to reflect, one of the things I started was, this is kind of like an M5 Comp in disguise.
Yeah, I get that.
However, I don't know, I want to experience this for a bit more of a fun fact, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure how to do that though. Oh, hang on a minute. Got an idea.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking a closed off road that's perfectly straight in a 625 BHP 4.4 V8.
I know where we're going.
We're going into burnout mode. Let's see how fun this thing is.
Let's have it.
Behind us, mate.
I can't see anything behind us. All I see is smoke.
Well, it's definitely fun.
It's an animal, isn't it?
It is an absolute animal. I have to give it that. And actually, you know, the more and more I look at this thing, the more and more I sit in it.
I see you turn the traction back on now.
Yeah. I mean, I want to be a little bit sensible now. You know, I'm no F1 driver. A little bit of, oh my god, it's still flipping smoking. Oh mate,
it's like a smoke grenade.
It is literally like a flipping smoke grenade. But yeah, the more I see this car, like visually, I love the look of this. But I also kind of get it a little bit as well. I think that I still don't necessarily think that anyone would take one of these on a track personally. I mean, I wouldn't. Would you?
If it was someone else's, I would.
Like one of these. But if you were to buy one of these for yourself and take it out, I mean, I don't know, I might be stereotyping, but the person who I think is going to buy one of these probably won't necessarily do that. Yeah, I mean, from an engine perspective, it is such a capable car, isn't it?
It's crazy, yeah. 4.4 litre V8, 625 horsepower.
Yeah.
If you look at rivals like Bentley Continentals, Aston DB11s,
S63 AMG.
S63, they're not making as much power as this.
They're not. No,
this is insane, the amount of power it puts out.
It's crazy power. We've still got smoke from the tyres in front, mate. Wow. Ooh, sorry, BMW. Jeez. But just to showcase how powerful this thing is. But I mean, we were looking at kind of 0 to 124 mile an hour, 0 to 200, isn't it?
Yeah.
And this comes in at around about 10.8, isn't it?
10.8 seconds. I think Bentleys are doing 12 seconds.
And the
DB11s, S63 is about
11.8, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's over a second quicker than most cars in its class.
It is definitely kind of a benchmark in that it's like a stupidly powerful like GT car, isn't it? I guess for me, there's still a question of, you know, one of these McLaren GT.
McLaren GT is more special,
yeah,
definitely.
Yeah.
But you know what the advantage is of getting this car over some of its rivals?
Go on.
It's you can actually fly under the radar. If you're in a McLaren GT,
yeah,
or an Aston Martin,
true,
or a Bentley, people are going to look at you and think, oh, he's a poser. Whereas if you drive one of these, a lot of people who aren't into their cars might mistake it for an ordinary 8 Series.
Yeah.
Right. So if you want to have the power, but have a little bit of a sleeper,
yeah,
this might be the way to go.
And I guess, yeah, you're absolutely right. And interesting what you said there, mistake it for an ordinary 8 Series.
Yeah.
Is that a risk? I mean, sitting in here where we are right now, you've driven the M850i.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is there much of a difference in here to add on the extra 40 grand that you would end up paying?
That engine.
The engine. Yeah, do you know what? You're right. You're absolutely right.
That's it.
That is it.
It is violent, you know.
3.2 to 60 in this car versus 3.3 in the convertible. And I think some people already time these sub 3.
2.8 is what I'm saying.
And I think that's a BMW thing. They're just a bit over conservative in their numbers. And this is so quick. I mean, for what this car is, it's a lot of money. It's got so much power. There's a reason it's BMW's fastest ever M car.
Yeah, it's nuts. You know what it is? It's almost like a Tesla killer in a way. If you get a bunch of cars together on a drag strip, I'm starting to think that this versus a Model S performance, this might have the edge. The Model S will get away immediately,
yeah.
But after 50, 100 meters, this thing will start pulling it in, and over a quarter mile,
yeah,
I reckon it will have it.
I agree. Maybe we should do it.
Oh, we definitely should do it.
Get that booked in. Yeah, in your new Auto Trader world over here.
All right, watch this space.
Let's make that happen. I'll take this one though.
I actually really like this car. I think it's got that great blend of being quite subdued in terms of the styling. It can fly under the radar.
Yeah.
But when you want to be a child, it's got that 2-wheel drive mode, and it can smoke its tires to oblivion. So if you want a mixture of both worlds, M8 all day.
The one.
Yeah.
Final question. One of these or an M5 Comp for you?
Do you know, M5 Comp, more usable day to day. So for that reason, I'd probably go M5 Comp. But I'd say for people who haven't got families and they don't need to carry people around, M8. Yeah.
So if it's just you and the missus,
It's just me and my girl. Yep. M8.
Just make sure you got deep pockets, because she's
As long as you're
spending
paying.
a lot of money to fill up that boot.